Zone 5, 3 stars, 4 puzzles. 3 stars would be nice actually, as I have 3 stars to collect to get through a star door. We're getting beeped at as per usual, but before we do that, before we talk to our terminal friend, interminable friend, hey look, it's a telescope.
When the scale of it all overwhelms me, this is what I tell myself. We can calculate the age of the Earth, the size of the universe, the future of the stars. Sure, we are minuscule, momentary flashes of thought on a grain of sand drifting through the cosmos. But our minds can recreate the past and predict the future. On, say, Friday, 1,000,000 years from now, we'll all be dead. But right now, we know what the night sky will look like on that day. And so, in a way, we're not entirely bound by time. Knowledge is a kind of freedom.
That's really nice. It's Johnny, and it's true that knowledge, you know, good knowledge, good thinking, sensible thinking will last forever. It is, well, as long as there are people or AI to remember it. Okay, look at that. That's convenient. I can hit that from here. Right, we have a block. We have a power source over there. We have a connector. We have a play record machine. I think we're going to have to... Hold on, was there an extra window over here? Oh, there's just a grill. We're going to have to take the power source, and the other dude is going to have to open this stuff for me. He could put a block on there, put a power connector here, attached to my power connector, which I could connect to here, but we need to open this door as well. Oh, and then he could come and stand on this, right? And then I could get through there and get to the sigil, if that is where the sigil is situated, just behind that door. Right, so I think I've got an order he needs to do for me. Ending with him standing on that. He needs to take the block. Bring the connector right down to here. And then put a block. And then I need to put a block. So yeah, he needs to take the block, put it on the top pressure plate, and then bring the connector and connect, and I'll stand on the thing here. Then he needs to put the other thing here, leave it here for a moment, and then Walker can go and stand on that. Then I can put the other block on there, bring the other connector through there. Yes, I think this might work. So if he does this, let's move these things. So I think he needs to do this. Put the block on here. Ah, no, there is a slight problem. Because immediately... he needs to take a connector there. Because I was going to open the gate for him, but that won't work, will it? Okay, let's stop that. So if he puts... Now if he puts the block on here, he can get through and put the connector down there anyway and aim it back up here. Then I can put the other block here. Right, that makes sense. So he puts the block on here, takes this right to here, connects as far as we can to the right here, puts it there, and I should be able to go and connect there and hit the other thing, and then he comes across and stands here for a moment to let me through. In the meantime, I put the other block back on the other side, bring the other connector round, aim it all up, and then run round. So just give me some time to do all of that. Perfect, so I think that will work. Does that make sense? So he takes one block and puts it on there, and I put the other block here. He's taken his connector, aimed it best he can, and I connect to there. That makes sense, doesn't it? Oh no, it doesn't make sense. Almost makes sense. There. There. Where can I put this stupid connector? Oh, hold on. Stay there, my friend. Beautiful. 2 seconds to spare. Cool. I liked that. I liked that. Right, let's talk to the eye in the terminal. Look, following me around, beeping at me. He's nothing to say. We're just going to read some resources. Party on, dudes. Party on, dudes. From Lubomir Georgiev, the LAN party at the end of the universe. Yo, I don't know if the folks noticed, but it's the end of the world. There's nothing we can do about it, so instead of sitting around crying, how about we have some fun before we croak? Yes, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's play some video games. It's LAN party time. 2 days from now, we're all getting together at the old school library. There'll be noms, drinks, music, and old school gaming. You're invited, and bring your friends too, especially if they're hot. See you in 3000 BC. Lub lub. What a naff message that was. Progress report 32 from Nadia Sarabite, who has died in another report we've read. We've gotten to that irritating point where all the major stuff is in place and all we have to deal with are a million little things. The main modules are all functioning and interacting with each other correctly. The process is happening more or less as planned. This could actually work. But it's still crude as hell. Some of it's just surface stuff like the random usernames. Some of it's more worrying, where various bugs, the fact we haven't run more extensive tests. We've got a lot of polishing to do. With the team down to half the original size, I'm not sure we can actually finish everything that needs to be done, so what I'd really like to discuss tomorrow morning is a new set of priorities. Please put some thought into what you must think must be finished at all costs, Nadia. P.S. Alexandra, get some sleep. I know you're still working. This is your baby. We're going to need your input tomorrow. Yeah, Alexandra, it has gone a bit mad. Right, last night I had a simple but brilliant idea. Everyone who would like to write about philosophy or spirituality, especially to make some kind of grand statement about the nature of the body and the soul, should first experience a really bad tooth infection. I don't just mean a slight toothache, I mean a kind of hardcore infection that happens when several incompetent dentists miss a cavity in one of your back teeth and the thing keeps growing and growing until the nerve itself is really badly infected. I mean, the pain is unimaginable. It comes in waves, and these waves drown out everything else about you. You can't talk, you can't move, you can't think. There's just pain and absolutely nothing else. It's like your brain just gets hijacked by it. And then you go to the dentist, and assuming you got a decent one, they stick some chemicals in you which make you go numb. Then they drill a hole in you, cut the nerve, snip, snip, and it's over. You're just like that. It's like repairing a car or a watch. Your whole existence was crippled by this tiny, tiny nerve sending electrochemical signals into your brain, and this unimaginable pain, which nearly blotted out your very consciousness, can be stopped just by a little cut. We should call this the Talos Principle, but that's incredibly stupid. Philosophy of teeth, that was called. Funnily enough, I've actually just had a wisdom tooth pulled out of my head, and it was bizarrely painless. And I've still got the tooth in a little bag. Okay, let's jump into this puzzle. Actually, before we do, we haven't actually had a little look around this glitchy area, have we? For example, I haven't read this message. I'm just going to rest here from while. I need a moment of peace. Destiny can wait. It's a nice little corner of the garden. What else can we see? Is that a little path down the side of this puzzle? Which we didn't investigate? Yes it is, and there's nothing to investigate. Sadly. What else do we have? Not much, really. It's all very, it's quite a sort of small arena, this one. Unless down here opens... Oh no, we have another terminal to interact with. Before we do, let's do a puzzle. How about this one? Okay, let's do this and then we'll go back into the other puzzle. Up close and jammed, yes. Whoa, we've got quite a lot of stuff to do. That's going to explode if I try to grab it, isn't it? Right. And I think we need the jammer more than anything, because we can't get through that door without it. So the obvious thing to try to do is make a little wall that I can potentially grab the jammer. Oh, okay. So it can explode through. Can we do something stupid like this? This is extremely stupid. I can't take the jammer though. Fair enough. Can I reach the jammer from here? No, it just explodes. Okay, that thing is beeping at me and it's a little bit annoying, isn't it? Is the jammer jamming that a bit of a red herring? Is that... Can we climb instead? Is this what it's sort of suggesting to me? No, I'm not sure it is. I think we do need to do something with the jammer. The terminal beeping at me is a little bit annoying, isn't it? Yeah, this is weird. Hold on, maybe... Are these steps for... I'm not sure what they're for. It does allow me to jump up onto a top here. And why is that useful? There's nowhere I can really go. Oh, hold on. So I can sort of get right back here. Why is this useful to me, to be able to get up high here? It seems like it is obviously the way to do something, but... That's just going to explode again. Can I just plonk that in there? And then put this, say, over here. No, it's not possible. Okay. Okay. Cripes. Transcendence. Read responses to last week's article on science and atheism. I'm perfectly aware of all the arguments against religion. In fact, I agree with most of them. There is no question that there is an objective material reality. I'm also absolutely convinced that only a secular society can be truly equal and just. And yet, I believe. I am, as they say, a person of faith. Religion, to me, is not about distorting observable reality with superstitions, but about transcendence. It's not about deluding ourselves that the Earth is 6,000 years old, or God will help us if we say the right words inside our heads, but about reaching out to the sublime. This is not a rejection of reason, but it's applicable to a set of experiences that cannot be approached by more traditional means. True engagement with religion is humbling. It transcends culture, nationality and gender. As such, I think it goes hand in hand with science, and it's not opposed to it. Dr. Omar Gharib, Institute of Applied Pneumatics. That is a load of nonsense. True engagement with religion is humbling. It transcends. It's application to a set of experiences that cannot be approached by more traditional means. This kind of reasoning is nonsense. It's basically saying, because I can't explain certain experiences right now with the tools we have available today through science, I'm just going to put it up to faith. But religion, there's no real reason to believe one religion or another. I'm sure Christians are as equally convinced as me that Hindus are wrong, and Hindus vice versa. The difference between me and a religious person is that I don't believe in all gods, and they just don't believe in all but one. Matter. True, there are certain idealistic books, not of a clerical character, but philosophical ones, wherein you can read that time and space are categories of our mind, that they result from the requirements of our thinking, and that nothing actually corresponds to them in reality. But it is difficult to agree with this view. If any idealist philosopher, instead of arriving in time to catch the 9 p.m. train, should turn up 2 minutes late, he would see the tail of the departing train and would be convinced by his own eyes that time and space are inseparable from material reality. The task is to diminish this space, to overcome it, to economize it, to prolong human life, to register past time, to raise life to a higher level and enrich it. This is the reason for the struggle with space and time, at the basis of which lies the struggle to subject matter to man, matter which constitutes the foundation not only of everything that really exists, but also of all imagination. Bronstein. I'm not sure I understood that. Build a universe. In his remarkable 1978 essay, How to Build a Universe That Doesn't Fall Apart 2 days later, Philip K. Dick discusses the two themes that are most central to his work: what is reality and what is an authentic human being. His speculations and experiences will seem extraordinary to a reader unfamiliar with his work, yet despite what may seem like far-fetched ideas, somehow the world of the Bible is a literally real but veiled landscape, never changing, hidden from our sight but available to us by revelation, or the notion that perhaps we will exist in a year 50 AD. Dick actually delivers one of the simplest, most elegant and most useful definitions of reality ever formulated. Reality is that which, when you stop believing in it, doesn't go away. Materialist philosophers have expressed similar ideas before, e.g. Stratton of Stagira's Talos Principle, but it's particularly interesting to see such a thought expressed by a decidedly more mystical writer. Reality is that which, when you stop believing in it, doesn't go away. That is a nice way of describing it. Reality is being beeped at by a terminal when you're trying to play through a puzzle. Up close and jammed. Okay, so I don't know what to do. Can I jump up onto there? That's a question. Come on. No. So why on earth do we have this little platform? The moment I touch the jammer, I die. What does the platform give us? It gives us the ability to jump onto 2 blocks, right? And then take the jammer. Did I try that already? And did I explode? Yes, I think so. about if I take the jammer from behind the blocks? Let's try again. Oh, no, that is exactly what I needed to do. And I successfully did it. So it didn't register the height, but what I can do now is do that. Block him off. Okay, we have a connector up here. We have another connector over here. Oh, and we have we have that dude. We have oh, we've got loads going on, right. But I also have another platform, which is quite useful. And some goblins watching me. Right, but there is no way of getting this jammer. To be honest, the jammer, I can basically take this, right? I don't really need to jam him, I can take the block. We've got one connected there, one connected there, a mine and a turret, and a power source. A blue receiver, right, so that's the goal, isn't it? And loads of, and a fan just on the other side. So was that saying that... Why isn't that turret shooting the... Can I do this? I can do that. Whoa! Oh, that was moronic. That was bloody moronic. Okay. Right. Let's do this again. Whoa. But can I jam anything else from this side? I can't, can I? No, unless I won't be able to get through the door unless I use the jammer. So I need another jammer, really. So all I can really bring through is the blocks. I'm gonna get shot by the turret. How far does the... Can I put that on his head? How far does the turret go? It doesn't go very far, does it? It doesn't go far enough to connect the power source, I don't think. Does he reach the end of the wall? No, not far enough. And that fan's going to shoot me back over, or something back over. Well, there's no way through. Again, we've got this height. Why is this height useful? It's useful for putting stuff on top of the mine. Why is that useful? It doesn't go far enough to... Unless I put 2 blocks on his head. But then why is there a fan here? So what I could do is put a block and a... Will that raise the... If I put these on top of the mine, does that raise me higher? Or raise the connector high enough to touch the blue power source? That's the question. Let's try it. See what happens. Actually, it does. So I can connect that with that. And hopefully it gives me enough time. Perfect. Lovely. Oh, hold your horses. Hold your horses. That is a trick. I recognise a trick when I spot one. I can now bring the jammer back through, which is nice. And I think we have this for a purpose. The purpose being to block that dude. I think there must be a star in there. Right, we'll take that for a moment. Plonk that down. We'll take one of the blocks. Right, what have we got? Anything? Nothing. What the hell? Oh, you bloody idiot, Jack. Oh well, oh no, I can get through. So, what's the thing in there with the... Okay, we're gonna do this, seeing as we've worked it out. Was the star in with the, Come on, Gemma. There we go. So I think the star... Ah, I can't get... Oh yes, I can get through. I need a couple of blocks. I need both the blocks. So maybe the star's in with the stupid fan, and I needed to leap over the top. Right, so if I plonk this on his head... I have to do it all again, don't I? Damn. Lovely. Right, that's cool. And then I can jam that. Take that off. Take a block off. Just for the moment. And then I can jump into this area where I'm hoping to find, because there was a little ledge I could jump onto here. One of these babies. How wonderful that was. Right. Okay, well, I'm happy with that. Let's finish the video and come back and do the next two puzzles in the next one, because that was quite a successful start. Thanks for watching.